Yes, we can have something to eat. When was that? So we have still a sort of national currency here.
Didn't really believe in that sort of thing.
And we went to supper the next following day or something like that,
Yes.
didn't we?
Yes.
In a Belgian restaurant, in a Brussels restaurant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yes, that is of course a bit difficult, yeah. But I'll try to do as good as I can, yes, in spite of the diagnosis and the illness and the sort of incapacity, what you call it.
Shall I put a pillow under your head, Staffan?
No, it's fine.
Okie dokie. Just going to put 2 stickers on your shoulders. Okay.
The first thing that happened, I think, was sort of anxiety about what was going to happen, what we were going to do, when we were going to do it, and perhaps less of an ability to remember those things.
Not really, no, no. They are the same, aren't they? Mm.
Well, I think what you do, which is really admirable, is you swim nearly every day.
Yes, I do that. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
And you do eat well, and you've cut down on alcohol.
Yeah, we have done that too. Yes, that's part of the process.
And your general health is absolutely
It's good, isn't it? I think it's good, yes, yeah.
Our GP even said she wished she had that blood pressure herself.
These buttons
are a bit...
They are a bit tricky, aren't they?
Yes, they are a bit, so like... No, it's okay.
Good. Whether or not you can feel this.
I can feel it, yes, it's moving,
Okay.
yeah. It's like a movement.
Is it equal on both sides?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
A man is falling out of a boat, it seems like, yes, on his back, yeah. So that was very interesting, and I read a lot of books and went to a lot of courses and sort of got an MA out of it in the end, yeah. Yeah.
In Alzheimer's disease, what we can see are 2 main types of pathologies. One is where the cytoskeleton, the internal skeleton of cells, collapses, and that seems to be a feature of the cell death and the neurodegeneration. And the other is that a protein gets deposited outside the cells, and that's an amyloid type of protein. It means it folds up to form an insoluble clump that we see as what are called senile plaques. The approach that's being taken here is that there's a protein that we all have, it's produced in the liver, called SAP. Now that doesn't normally get into the brain, but when it does, it binds very tightly to the amyloid that's there, so it keeps it insoluble and clumped. But the other important thing is that SAP, it shouldn't be in the brain, and when it's there, it appears to damage brain cells.
So that's a healthy patient, that's a patient with Alzheimer's, and we would hope that our treatment would reverse it, take it in that direction. The red is where there's more radioactivity, so more amyloid. The amount of amyloid that's actually in the brain in somebody with Alzheimer's is just 100 milligrams or something like that. It's a very, very tiny amount. Amyloid does form in other diseases which are not Alzheimer's disease, in other parts of the body, and there can be kilograms of amyloid. That certainly damages the tissue and causes disease. But the actual amount of amyloid in the brain itself isn't enough, probably, to cause dementia. This is an animation of the structure of the complex between the drug, which we are now testing in Alzheimer's disease, and its target protein, which is known as serum amyloid P component. There are cells in the body which patrol all the time, like garbage collectors in our streets, and when there's debris there, they take it away and clear it. So if anybody's had a bruise, you know that after a week or two at most, doesn't matter how bad the bruise is, it goes away and nothing bad happens to you. But in the case of amyloid, this does not happen. So the amyloid deposits persist, and for some reason these garbage collectors of the body ignore it. And I hypothesized that the SAP protein is responsible for that being ignored, and we have a lot of evidence to support that.